Monkey Island, the adventure series spearheaded by Ron Gilbert and David Grossman starting in 1990, was never one that landed in my lap until Return to Monkey Island this year. It's odd because a majority of my youth revolved around playing humongous games such as Freddy Fish, Spy Fox, Putt Putt, and Pajama Sam, all Ron Gilbert joints. Return to Monkey Island, published by indie darling Devolver Digital, is quite literally what the title insinuates. It's a return to the franchise after a 13-year hiatus since Tales of Monkey Island, and it's a return to the now elusive adventure genre altogether. It's a nostalgia trip of various degrees with a ton to offer for adventure game enthusiasts. The puzzles are cute to solve, and the game has a special charm to it often found in the 90s and early 2000s. It's unfortunate, however, that the ending doesn't quite land as I think they'd hope. Guybrush Threepwood is thrust into another adventure by none other than his intense desire for the secret of Monkey Island. Accompanied by no one other than a talking skull named Murray for the majority of the adventure, Threepwood sails the seven seas with a childlike naivete, unknowingly causing havoc every step of the way. The story is being told by Threepwood to his younger son, which in turn makes the tale come across more like a storybook. It's reminiscent of Shrek in a way, and the writing almost always works. There were no jokes making me roll my eyes, and every line uttered by the brilliant Dominic Armato always stuck the landing. Where the writing falters is right at the finish line. The ending is abrupt and didn't instill the emotions Gilbert sought out, feeling me let down, heightened by the fact that the journey getting there was so airtight. Arguably the most important part of an adventure game like the Monkey Island franchise are the puzzles. These puzzles can vary from being solved immediately to spanning the entire 8-hour runtime being solved near the end. The game does some neat things with the puzzles, oftentimes taking one puzzle and evolving that one head-scratcher into something bigger. It takes platformer level design and it applies it to puzzles, which is fascinating to see. Players are also tasked with completing mini-errands that amount in bigger objectives, spinning a large web of puzzles. At one stage of the game, Guybrush must collect 5 keys, one being with the Queen of Bermuda, an icy Viking town. The only way for Threepwood to get the key, however, is by being in possession of the Queen's crown, necessitating him to be bequeathed as the new queen. To become the queen, he must complete 3 trials consisting of a problem, with each problem having a solution that also has problems. If the main objective is the tree, the puzzles are the roots. It works incredibly well and is very, very satisfying. Very rarely do you get puzzles that are frustrating, but they do exist. These mostly come in form of the player having to go through extraneous, convoluted steps to get where they already knew to go. If you do get stuck on any of the puzzles, the game has a nifty journal that concedes hints of varying degree. The hints are mostly helpful, but there are the occasional eye rolls that echo what you already know. Overall, the tool is user-friendly and very helpful in certain instances. Return to Monkey Island is a great installment to the Monkey Island franchise, and as a newcomer, it does a great job of familiarizing you with the characters and, more importantly, the expansive history of the world. The puzzles are tight, and the progression of each is satisfying to no end. The writing is slick and witty, resulting in laughs not often found in the medium. Unfortunately, the ending leaves a lot to be desired, but the adventure as a whole is more than its issues. Fans of Monkey Island or adventure games in general, this is an absolute blast and a must purchase. Clap Happy gives Return to Monkey Island an 8 out of 10.